Hey, welcome to Multi-GP. I bet you're excited to get racing. I know I certainly am. It's a gorgeous day outside. I got all my gear packed up, and I'm ready to go have some fun. But before we go and fly, we need to get set up with an account. So, come on over here to join the league, and then click on Join as Pilot. Now, when you join as a pilot, there's two things that you should have. One is important, the other one is suggested. The first one would be an AMA membership. The reason why an AMA membership is so important is because it includes liability insurance. You want to have a good time, you want to fly with your friends, but you don't want anyone to get hurt. So that liability insurance is important. It even comes with some medical insurance for when you make that really big mistake. Secondly, it is really suggested that you have an amateur radio license known as a technician class license. The reason why this is important is when you turn on that quad for the first time, you are powering up a frequency, and that frequency could affect many other people. It could affect airports, it could affect radio towers, it could affect the police department, the fire department, so many different places because you are using the same frequencies that they use. And if they can't use theirs properly, then you need to understand why that is and what you need to do to make sure you are taking care of everyone. So having that license is important, though not required to be a part of the Multi-GP. Now, an important note, you can still register even if you don't have these. Just come on down here to the bottom and click on Join. It's free because everyone likes free. So click on that button here and we'll go into the registration page. Now, as you can see, my stupid little autofill has filled in everything. I'm going to remove these here and show you what really shows up here. We have the first name. I know my first name. Do you know your first name? Last name. And the username. Now, the username is super important because this is the name that you're going to be known for. My name is Shreddy Bear. I've been Shreddy Bear for a long time, and right before then, I was the RC newbie. I used to make videos teaching people what I was learning, starting from the very beginning of the hobby, working up. In the same way, you want to create a username that people are going to know you for, like Night Fury. We all know who Night Fury is in Multi-GP, one of the fastest, most intense racers out there, and Night Fury is the name you recognize. You might not know him by his real name, but you'll remember Night Fury. So, as you create your username, make sure that it's one that you're happy to stick with. Take some time and think about it if you need to, because if you become the next Mr. Popular, you want Shreddy Bear to stick out like a sore thumb to anyone who sees it. Makes sense, right? Next up, come on down, put in your email. I got one of those long emails. Make sure to spell it right, too. And then the password that you want for your account. Now, once you've created that password, which I'm going to do that one more time because I'm anal like that, the next thing you want to ask yourself is this a account that I want to make public or private? I prefer to make mine public because I want other people to see it. So I'm going to profile as public. And then finally, we read down the license agreement. There is important stuff to read through here, so make sure that you read it and understand it all. Now, I've already read it. So do I look like I'm reading it? Do I look like I'm faking it pretty well? I hope so. When you get to the bottom, click on I'm not a robot and let their robot figure out that you're not a robot. And then click on agree and create an account so that you can start flying with the big guys.